Okay, today we're going to be making horse treats. I know, it's a cooking show. What am I making horse treats for? Well, horses like to eat too. This is just a special treat I make. My sister-in-law has a horse farm, and I make these once a week for a special treat for them. And they love them. So here we go. There really isn't precise measurements here. First of all, I use some rolled oats, the old-fashioned. I like the old-fashioned, not the instant. And I'm going to say it's about 2 cups, maybe a little more. It's probably about like 2.5 cups. And then add some honey. I like to use organic. I'm almost out, but you don't need a whole lot. That should be good enough. Then you need 2 ripe bananas. These aren't that ripe really. They should be riper, but these will be alright. They just won't smash as easily. But they can be really brown. The browner the better, really. And that's just the sugars coming out, what makes the skin brown. Alright, you can give that a little mash. Like I say, these are going to be a little bit tougher to mash because they're not overly ripe. Give it a stir. Keep mashing. What's that? Alright, now what I like to do is add a little bit of water. That's a 1/4 cup. Maybe another 1/4 cup. Get it going again. Mash it in there good. 2 bananas, maybe 3. There was one real big banana there and a small one, so we'll call it 2. Just keep working it. It'll all start coming together. Okay, now molasses, dark molasses. They really love this stuff. That should be good. About a tablespoon. Again, start working that in. That water really helps soften things up. And again, that was like 1/2 cup total. If it's a little dry, add a little more. Wow, oats are really flying today. Okay, man, what's going on here? Okay, now peanut butter. Good creamy peanut butter. I got a good tablespoon there. And another one. This is actually a good little granola treat if you're into that. You can eat them too if you don't have no horses to give them to. But the horses, like I said, I make these once a week for them. They absolutely go crazy for them. They only each get one. You don't want to spoil them, but they look forward to it, and they're happy. Alright, that's looking good. basically it's the consistency of basically like peanut butter. It's about that consistency. Like I say, the bananas really should be a little more riper than that because they don't seem to be getting evenly distributed, but that's all right. That's all I had. Normally they ripen up so fast. Now when you want them to, they don't. Okay. Now I got just a cookie sheet here. Give it a spray. Put your mixture on there. Alright. Now just get it about, I'd say, a 1/4 inch thick. I like to make it a square, keep it square. Get a knife. Okay. Just keep working it. It'll come together eventually. Alright. Yeah, it's probably more like about a 1/2 inch. You can make it thinner if you want, but this will work. So the cooking time is going to vary on just how thick this is. So this is probably going to be, I got a preheated oven here at 400. This is probably going to take 10 minutes. So we'll put it in the oven for 10 minutes and see what it looks like. Okay, I just took them out of the oven. That's 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes in the oven. They're probably good to go, but I'm going to give them maybe another 2 minutes. So put them in for another 2 minutes at 400. Keep it at 400, and we'll check back in 2 minutes. Okay, so that's been another 2 minutes. Total 12 minutes on 400. Now these are a little bit thicker, so they're going to be a little chewier. If you make them thinner, they're going to be a little more crispier. But the horses, they love them either way. Like I say, it never comes out exactly the same twice, but it's mainly the ingredients that they love, so don't get too worried about the cooking time. Just do it how you want to do it. These are going to be, like I say, a little bit moister, softer, and you just cut them up right now. And again, they just only each get one. You don't want to spoil them. And they're happy with that one. Believe it or not, it's a giant horse, but they're happy with one little square. Maybe they're not greedy. Most humans would eat the entire thing. But then you really ever see fat horses? Okay, now you can let these cool on the pan. They'll get a little bit more crispier if you do it that way, or you can transfer them to a cooling rack. Either way, they're going to love them either way. Now, if you know somebody who has horses, give them this snack. They'll love you for it. If you're fortunate enough to have your own horses, they probably already love you, but they'll love you even more if you give them this snack. And if you don't know anybody with horses or don't have any horses yourself, eat them yourself. They're a pretty good snack. I'd rather have potato chips myself, but it's like a 6 out of 10 for a snack. To horses, it's like a off the charts 10 out of 10. But we're not a horse.